Let's take a look at patch management in ET Ducky. Patch management lives under the systems page, and it opens on the schedule. This calendar is where every deployment, maintenance window, and update scan shows up in one place. Scheduled deployments sit on the day they run, and maintenance windows mark the hours when agents are allowed to install. Everything patches inside those windows by default. An asterisk on an item means it has already been dispatched to the agent. You click any item to cancel or reschedule it, and you click an empty day to deploy a catalog app through the wizard. The Applications tab holds your software catalog, split into approved and unapproved. Approved apps are the ones you have cleared for your environment, and unapproved apps are ones detected on agents that you have not authorized yet. When something shows up as unapproved, you approve it, and that unlocks the ability to update it automatically and to deploy it out to your other agents. Approved apps fall into two groups. Some have a package manager entry shown by a clean metadata row, and some have none. The ones backed by a package manager are the ones that most reliably keep themselves updated. Scan for Package Manager checks every approved app against Wing It and the Linux package managers. Anything with a mesh gets flagged as migratable, ready to move on to manage updates. Then Migrate moves all those flagged apps over to their package manager. It can even remove the old unmanaged copy once the new one installs cleanly, leaving each agent on a version that patches itself. For the leftovers with no package manager, Resolve with AI does the digging. It sources the download URL, the install arguments, and the latest version, then fills the catalog entry and leaves a needs review label for you to clear. To clear that label, you draft an install script. You can write it by hand or click Draft Install Script and hand the job to AI. Every install script has to be reviewed and approved before deployment uses it. You run a second automated pass and let AI check its own work. Any issues get flagged right below the script, and once you are happy, you approve it inline. You might have several versions of the same app across the fleet. When you tick Group by App, they collapse together, and you expand any row to see each version and the agents running it. Once a script or a package manager entry is assigned, it lives on the catalog item. Opening the edit box shows the app's properties, including the settings that let ET Ducky find newer versions and pull your installed copies up to them. There is a nice touch here. When a version has not been seen on any agent for 7 days, it drops out of your catalog. If it turns up again later, it comes back through the unapproved list, unless another version is already installed somewhere. To add an app that is not installed anywhere yet, you use the Add App form. If you run a distribution hub on an agent, you browse it for the payload, or you enter the download URL, the install arguments, and the rest by hand. The easiest way in is this search. It queries Wing It and the Linux package managers, and when you pick a match, it fills the form itself, with the publisher, the version, and a verified checksum already in place. Let me show you. I search for PutY, and it comes back with a match from Wing It. That is PutY, from Simon Tatham at version 0.84. I add it to the catalog, and because it came from a package manager, it is already set to find and pull newer versions on its own. Now I deploy it. I pick the workstation I want it on, and I choose to install it now, or wait for the next maintenance window. That creates a deployment job, and from then on PutY keeps itself updated on that machine per the patch policy. The Jobs tab lists every deployment that is queued. You can cancel one, reschedule it, or run it now, dispatching immediately and skipping the maintenance window. Once a job runs, it lands in the logs. Here is the PutY deployment. It dispatched to the agent, installed, and reported back succeeded with exit code 0, and expanding it gives you the full result the agent sent home. To really prove it landed, you drop onto the machine itself. ET Ducky has a live session built into the agent, so you open a shell on the endpoint, and there it is. PutTTY sitting in the Start menu, registered at version 0.84. The OS Packages tab covers the operating system itself rather than third-party apps. That is, Windows Update on Windows, and apt or the local package manager on Linux, each one patching per the policy on its host. So that's patch management in ET Ducky. You catch an app on an agent, approve it, back it with a package manager or a script, and schedule it out, keeping both your apps and your OS packages patched on their own.